And now another exclusive Tipline investigation into the massive fraud at the California Employment Development Department, or the EDD as many people call it. How bad is the problem, and who are the crooks hurting? Well, as you're about to see and hear, the pain runs deep.
I need help. I live in a trailer. It's falling apart. My husband lost his job, and we're living on her Social Security, which is under $300 a month. I had to get back to work because my car payment, I had no insurance on the car, so I'm afraid that my registration is going to be stopped, and that was very hard for me.
We've been displaced due to the fires, and I'm taking my daughter to Zoom meetings for school, living out of my car because my EDD benefits were turned off for ID verification 3 weeks ago.
Those are just a few of the heart-wrenching calls to our tip line. People who lost their jobs during the pandemic shutdown and filed for unemployment benefits through the EDD. Many have received nothing. One reason why? Crooks who seem to know the flaws in the EDD system better than the state officials who run it.
Somebody had opened up a EDD claim in my name, had opened it with a driver's license from Maryland, had changed my mailing address to a mailing address in Los Angeles, and that they had already collected $17,550.
Tamara Carroll lives in Ventura County. She says she never filed that claim. The scammers used her stolen identity to do it. She also says an EDD official told her the crooks filed the bogus claim on August 27th, backdated the claim to February, and got the money on September 4th. How can the crooks get almost $18,000 from EDD in just 9 days when many unemployed Californians have been waiting 7 months, maybe longer, and they can't even get a phone call back? We contacted EDD officials about Carol's case several times, and so far we have not received an explanation.
And then it's so sad because people who truly need the money aren't getting it because they're spending time on all these fraud claims.
Carol says the scammers had all of her EDD mail sent to an address on West 3rd Street near downtown Los Angeles. I went there and discovered it's a gated apartment building. I even tried talking with the people living in the apartment where the EDD mail was sent.
Please leave your message for 213.
My name is C.J. Ward. I'm a reporter out of Santa Barbara. I'm working on a story that appears to show that some of the mail has come to this address. I never did receive a call back, but I did talk with people who live in the building now who believe the apartment is being sublet to several people who they don't know. In recent weeks, police in nearby Beverly Hills and Burbank have arrested dozens of alleged EDD thieves. Authorities say they caught the crooks with stacks of stolen EDD debit cards worth millions of dollars. Investigators say most of the suspects are from out of state, who spent the money on luxury vehicles, expensive restaurants, and short-term rentals. Beverly Hills police also seized 7 handguns.
These individuals are sophisticated and they're dangerous.
State Assemblyman Jim Patterson from Fresno says in some cases the scammers redirect the mail to empty homes, on the market for example, so they can easily intercept it. In other cases, he says they've even posed as EDD employees, broken into homes, and offered to pay the homeowner to get those letters.
These individuals are tracking these addresses. They know that these homes are receiving them, and they are, in many instances, either scoping them out.
Meanwhile, Tamara Carroll has been forced to cancel all of her credit cards, freeze other accounts, and file police reports to hopefully reclaim her identity.
I mean, it's just turned my world upside down, and then you don't know, is this person going to continue to do it, or was it a one-time deal?
And more heartbreaking phone calls keep coming into our tip line.
And she has received nothing, and we're leaving our apartment now. We've lost possessions. We're in debt. And can you please resolve our problem?
And we made numerous attempts to get a comment from EDD for the story. We are still waiting. We will continue to follow the story as long as it takes.